Justin Bieber reminisces about the past, and fans are quick to ask, is this about Selena Gomez? We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian, and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back. If you are brand new, we are just a fun, sparkly community that spills pop culture tea and keeps each other company. So if you wanted that in this holiday season, subscribe. Also, best friend, hello. Shout out to Dr. Estrella. I went to the eye doctor yesterday, and she's one of the messy besties. So shout out to you, girl. It was lovely to kiki with you, and I was so grateful to meet you. Also, if you wanted to join the Rare Beauty giveaway, holiday giveaway, where I'm sending one product of my favorite Rare Beauty product to one of you guys and a handwritten letter, comment below if you wanted to be one of be the winner, because unfortunately I cannot afford to send it to many of you guys. But, you know, I really do wish I could. I wish I could give all of you guys everything I could, but hopefully one day I will be able to. And I also wanted to think of other things that I could maybe do some surprise Zoom calls or something this holiday season. I just always want you guys to remember how thankful I am for you guys, and it just means the world to me to be able to show it to you as well. So anyways, if you guys missed it, Justin Bieber posted yesterday on his Instagram of him going back to the bowling alley where he first filmed for his first single, Baby, his video. And he sang an a cappella version of it. Check this out. I'm losing you. Yep. I buy you anything. I buy you anything. Come in pieces. Baby, fix me. And just shake me till you wake me from this bad dream.
Yeah.
I'm going down, down, down. And I just can't believe my first love will be around. And I'm like, baby, baby, baby. Oh, I'm like, baby, baby, baby. No, I'm like, baby, baby, baby. No, I thought you'd always be mine.
Yeah. Original sad.
We can knock the hood with that.
I'm losing you.
Yeah.
Baby, baby, oh, like baby, 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 oh, like baby, 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 oh. Thought you'd always be mine.
When I was 13, she was my first love. I'm gonna
So, first of all, let me just say, like I said, the man can sing. The man can hold a note. He sounds just like he does on his records, and it is crazy how he has so much voice control. And you know what also is crazy? How much he has smoked and has not affected his voice. Because, you know, obviously the smoke and all of that can fuck up your voice, but not for him, honey. And congratulations, because seriously. But now people are saying, wait a minute, is this about Selena Gomez? Now, let's do a little research of the past, okay? They did not start dating when Baby came out. That was afterwards. A lot of people think that Baby is about Selena Gomez, but this was before they even got together. So that's a false narrative that's going around. Also, him reminiscing of his past doesn't automatically mean Selena. Do you know? I think it's important to acknowledge the elephant in the room, girl, okay? You will always remember your first love, boo, okay? You know what, girl? Listen, say what you want, but you will forever remember your first love, right? Or your first boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, come on, best friend. You know, even if you are not a believer, a Selena Gomez fan, and you think that, oh, this can't be about Selena. Well, you know what? Maybe that's not about Selena, but Selena will always have a place in his heart, just like all of our first loves. We will never forget our first loves, okay? So I do think it's important for us to acknowledge that, yeah, they're famous, girl, but they're still fucking famous. You know, they're still human beings. You know what I mean? And they're still gonna have feelings. And I'm sure that your first love, unless it and terrible, you have a little cute space for. I mean, I have one for mine. You know what I mean? Like, although I truly don't believe that I was his first love, but you know, for me, I was talking about this with my mom last night, as actually, that, you know, she asked me about him, and because you know, we were like just going back at, you know, time and whatever, and he was a very big part of our lives. And, you know, we talk here and there. And he also knew my brother. So, like, he's also been very, like, consistent in asking me, like, how are you doing? You know, this and that. But I will tell you, like, you know, just reminiscing about it last night, like, yeah, it takes you to a warm feeling. Even though I'm married and I've been with my husband for 13 years, doesn't mean I still have feelings for my first love. But it's a wonderful feeling of going back in time and that nostalgia of, you know, first time you held hands, first time you kissed, first time you hugged, first time he called you, first time he said I love you, you know, or first time he said I like you, or I have a crush on you. Like, you remember all those things. And because Justin and Selena, they, you know, we also remember the embarrassing parts. Like, for example, when I was invited to for a dinner, and I ate a little bit, and then I said I wasn't hungry. Then he went to the bathroom, and then I was stuffing my face while he was in the bathroom, and all the time that I was stuffing my face and eating from his plate as well, and from the pot that was there, he was just standing there watching me, and I'm just stuffing my oh my, I can't, oh my God. And I was only 15, best friend. I was just stuffing, and I told him, I'm like, I don't eat that much, and I'm just like, you know, fucking hurricane bitch. Anyways, let's just forget that. Okay, you also remember the bad. He probably stood there for a good minute just watching me, and then I was like pasta, and I grabbed a garlic bread, put the pasta in, and just made like a sandwich and stuffed it in my face too. I've never been able to eat around guys on dates. I never did. Even when I met my husband on our first date, I never ate. We went out to his father's friend's restaurant, and he ate, I drank, I got so drunk, and I got home and I ate. But anyways, more of the story is, even if it's negative, even if you know, have not the greatest, things. I mean, obviously it depends how it ended as well, right? But if it ended just like, you know, you just, when you're, you know, parted ways or whatever, that's fine. With Justin and Selena, it is different because, like, you know, they lived a whirlwind. You know, they were young and famous and had everything in their fingertips. Justin was the biggest thing in the world. You know, Bieber fever was everywhere, right? So I'm sure that is always going to be a part of his life. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, or even wrong to admit that. And I think people are so close to, oh, Team Bieber, Team Selena, this and that they don't realize that they were, 16, 15? I don't even know how. They were so fucking young, you know? So I'm sure that while he's reminiscing, maybe him singing a cappella Baby in this bowling alley has nothing to do with Selena, but maybe sometimes if he sees a certain picture or he hears a certain song, maybe he'll take you back there. It's fine, girl. You know, whatever. Whatever. You know, people are so like, it's this way or no way. No, bitch, there are many ways. Okay, girl? There are many ways. Sometimes people just annoy the fuck out of me, bitch. I swear. But yeah, girl, that was so embarrassing with him. I actually did not lose my virginity with my first love, because I was very young. I was a late bloomer, honey. I lost my virginity much later. But the one I did lose my virginity with was my first official boyfriend. My first love wasn't, I mean, we weren't really boyfriends. We kind of were, but we were so young, I didn't really know what that was. But my first boyfriend, yeah, no, I do remember him. And, you know, I don't know if I have the best memories with him, girl, because I don't know, honey. He was just, you know, and you know what happened was, let me spill some tea here. So him and I, right, we dated while we were in school, right? And we were like the first school's like gay couple, like for real. And we were super young too. I was maybe like 16, 17 years old. And this was already in Europe. And, oh, best friend. So he, for me, was just so clingy. And we did lose our virginities together. But here's the thing. After we did that, he became kind of obsessive in a way where, like, if I didn't respond, he would come to my house. My mom was like, he's doing his homework. Like, what's going on? It's like, you know, so it started to become, you know, really intense and really, like, kind of not scary, but like just very overwhelming for someone so young, right? But here's the tea, girl. Like a couple years later, right? I was already 18, and what happened? Okay, so I was 18, and I was out clubbing, because, you know, over there, you can club at, like, you can drink at 16. So I was out clubbing, and I did read that he was engaged, right? He was engaged, and I was not dating anybody. Well, listen, best friend, we were clubbing and stuff, and then he I went home and I was like on my way home, and when he called me and he goes, Sebastian, I need your help, this. And I said, what's going on? And he lived kind of close to me, and I was like, are you okay? And he's like, I fell from my bike or something. So I remember, and it was just like there, like around the corner from me. I'm like, oh my God, I'm right here. Hang on, I'll go. When I go, he's on his knees, and he's literally asking me to marry him, best friend. While he was engaged. I mean, engaged. So I was like, what's going on here? And he goes, Sebastian, if you tell me to leave so-and-so, I will leave him right now. I will leave him right now. And I said, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I just remember him like grabbing me and pushing me against the wall. My mom was outside, pushing me against, well, she knows it, pushing me against the wall. And then he's like kissing me. And then he's like shaking me. He's like, please, Sebastian, please. You're the one for me. You're the one. And I'm like doing this. I'm like, what's going on here? He's like, you're the one for me. And I said, so-and-so, we're too young for this. What's going on? He was crying, and he was this, and then he showed me his bruises because supposedly his fiance was like hitting him. Crazy fucking shit. So obviously I did the right thing, you guys. You guys know you can always trust me to do the right thing, because here's the thing. I'm always going to walk on a good line. I'm always going to walk on the right line. You know what I mean? I will never, ever steer you wrong. So I did what any good person would do in that moment, So we did make out. And then after we made out, he wanted to proceed to, boom shakalaka bang bang, but of course I can't take him to my house, and he lives at home too. So, he wanted to go to a cemetery, and yes, girl, we went to a cemetery, but we just kissed the whole night. And then, we just kind of fell asleep under this tree in the cemetery, and we woke up, and he woke me up, and he goes, hey, I gotta go. And later, I didn't see him again. Maybe a couple years later, I found out that he's married to another guy and that they have a baby together. So hopefully he's great. But yeah, best friend, that was crazy, honey. He was so tall. He was like 6'7". I'm 5'6". No, I'm not. Girl, I'm not 5'6". I'm like 5'8". And he's like 6'7". 6'7". I gotta go. So yeah, that was some tea. There's so many things that have happened to me. So many story times that I just sometimes forget. And I kind of I don't know if I disassociate, but I'm like, damn, bitch, I've lived. I've done things, girl. I'm gonna write a good book one day, honey, and I'm gonna do a book tour, and we're gonna kiki in this tour. Anywho, love you guys so much for watching. I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. I hope you enjoyed this. And also, here's a 1212 portal for you to manifest your dream life. Love you all so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.
December 12th is not an ordinary day. This is the most powerful abundance portal of the entire month, and this year, its energy is something we won't feel again anytime soon. The 1212 portal is the portal of desired abundance. 12 wishes for 12 months, 1 moment to seed your entire 2026, and when the 1212 portal falls on a Friday, like this year, the energy becomes more grounded, practical, magnetic, the perfect day to lock in prosperity for the year ahead. Here's the ritual to do with full presence. Take a blank sheet of white paper. Rub it gently between your hands. You're activating your energy on the paper. At the top, write your full name and your date of birth. This anchors the portal to your timeline. Start with gratitude. Gratitude opens the door that effort cannot. Example, I am grateful for the opportunities already unfolding for me. Now write 12 wishes for 2026. 1 for each month, always in the present tense, as if they're already happening. I am financially stable. I am guided every day. I am attracting aligned opportunities. When you finish, sign the letter. Sprinkle a little cinnamon on the page. Cinnamon pulls abundance to you effortlessly. Fold the paper towards you and write on the outside, 12 times 12. Place it under your pillow, exactly where your head rests. Let the portal work while you sleep, next December 12th. You'll understand how powerful this night really was. Comment, I'm manifesting on 1212 to seal your intention. And if you want guided rituals and manifestation methods that have already changed thousands of lives, my Rebirth 2026 ritual was created exactly for this season, to help you close your karmic year and activate your highest timeline for 2026. Link in bio.